Your mind is a sacred enclosure into which nothing harmful can enter, except by your permission. Ralph Waldo Emerson. Have you ever felt drained for no reason? Like a dark cloud is hovering over you? Or maybe you've experienced a sudden wave of anxiety, fear, or self-doubt that didn't seem to come from anywhere. If so, you might have been the target of a spiritual attack. And if you are watching this video, it's likely because you are a chosen one. And that makes you even more susceptible to these attacks. This video is for the chosen ones, those who have been awakened to their higher purpose, those who are here to bring light and healing to the world. If that resonates with you, then you must watch this video until the end. What I'm about to share could be life-changing for you. Spiritual attacks are real, but they do not have to control you. In fact, by the end of this video, you will know how to defend yourself with powerful tools and strategies that will keep your energy protected, your mind clear, and your spirit aligned. If you don't resonate with being a chosen one, this video may not be for you. But for those who feel called, you'll discover how to defend yourself from the spiritual forces that try to disrupt your journey. Let's dive into why chosen ones are especially vulnerable to spiritual attacks. What is a spiritual attack? Before we dive into the how of defense, let's first clarify what we mean by a spiritual attack. A spiritual attack is an energetic assault on your mind, emotions, or spirit. It's an attack on your light, on your purpose, on your sense of well-being. These attacks can come from negative forces, whether they are external entities, toxic people, or even your own unresolved fears and limiting beliefs. They are designed to throw you off course, make you doubt yourself, and disconnect you from your higher purpose. Spiritual attacks can manifest in many ways. You might experience sudden and unexplainable mood swings, deep anxiety, nightmares, or even physical symptoms like fatigue or illness. They can also come in the form of toxic relationships or situations that drain your energy and distract you from your mission. The purpose of these attacks is always the same: to block your spiritual progress and weaken your ability to bring healing and light to the world. Why are chosen ones targeted? As a chosen one, you are a light bearer. You carry a high vibrational energy that disrupts the darkness. You are here to elevate the consciousness of humanity, to heal, and to bring balance to a world in need. This makes you a target for negative energies, forces, and even people who operate at lower frequencies. It's not personal. This is the nature of the spiritual battlefield. The brighter your light, the more you attract both positive and negative attention. The universe supports your growth and mission, but there are also darker energies that want to keep you stuck, disconnected, and confused. These energies can sense when someone is on a path of enlightenment, and they often attempt to derail that path through spiritual attacks. Understanding why you're targeted is the first step in defending yourself. It's crucial to remember that spiritual attacks are not a sign of weakness. They are actually an indication of your strength. The fact that you're being attacked means that you have something powerful to offer the world. The forces of negativity wouldn't be trying to stop you if you weren't doing something right. But now that you're aware of the risk, it's time to learn how to protect yourself. Being a chosen one doesn't mean you are helpless. Quite the opposite. You have an inherent spiritual power within you, and when you learn to tap into it, you can become invincible against these attacks. Recognizing the signs of a spiritual attack. One of the most important tools in defending yourself from spiritual attacks is awareness. You need to be able to recognize when you are under attack so you can respond accordingly. The signs can vary from person to person, but there are some common symptoms that many chosen ones experience. Sudden, unexplainable anxiety or fear. You might feel a wave of fear or anxiety wash over you for no apparent reason. This is a common sign of a spiritual attack, especially if it comes out of nowhere and feels overwhelming. Fatigue or lack of energy. Spiritual attacks can drain your energy, making you feel exhausted even after a full night's sleep. If you find yourself feeling constantly tired or sluggish, this could be a sign that your energy is being siphoned or blocked. Negative thought patterns. You might experience a sudden increase in negative thoughts, self-doubt, or feelings of unworthiness. These are not your true thoughts. They are often implanted through spiritual attacks to lower your vibration. Emotional instability, extreme mood swings, depression, or a sense of hopelessness can be indicators that your emotional body is under attack. Nightmares or disturbed sleep. Dreams are often used as a medium for spiritual attacks. If you're experiencing recurring nightmares or wake up feeling drained, this could be a sign of negative forces trying to infiltrate your subconscious mind. Once you start to notice these patterns, it becomes easier to identify when you're under spiritual attack. Awareness is the first line of defense, because once you know you're being attacked, you can take action to protect yourself. The spiritual battlefield, understanding your energy. To defend yourself from spiritual attacks, it's essential to understand the nature of your energy. Your energy is your life force. It's the essence of who you are, and it extends beyond your physical body. Every thought, emotion, and action you take affects your energy field, and this field can either be strong and resilient or weak and vulnerable, depending on how well you manage it. Negative energies and entities look for vulnerabilities in your energy field, places where there are gaps or weaknesses. These gaps can be caused by unresolved trauma, negative emotions, toxic relationships, or even physical exhaustion. When your energy field is weak, it becomes easier for spiritual attacks to penetrate. As a chosen one, it is crucial that you maintain a strong, high-vibrational energy field. This is your armor in the spiritual battlefield. But how do you ensure that your energy remains strong? That's what we'll explore in the next part. Strengthening your spiritual armor. Building an energetic shield. Now that you understand what spiritual attacks are and why chosen ones are often targeted, it's time to focus on building your spiritual armor. This isn't about defense in the physical sense, but about protecting and strengthening your energetic body so that negative forces can't penetrate or harm you. Your spiritual armor consists of several layers: your thoughts, emotions, actions, and the energetic field that surrounds you. By keeping each of these layers strong, you create a powerful shield that makes it nearly impossible for spiritual attacks to reach you. But just like with physical armor, spiritual armor needs regular upkeep and maintenance. You can't just build it once and forget about it. It's a daily practice, one that becomes a part of your routine as a chosen one. Let's dive into some of the most powerful techniques for building and maintaining your spiritual shield. The power of intent, creating a daily shield of light. One of the most effective ways to protect yourself from spiritual attacks is to create a daily shield of light around your energy field. This is something that can be done through visualization, and it only takes a few minutes each day. But the impact is profound. Here's how you can create your shield. Step 1. Find a quiet space where you won't be disturbed. Sit or stand comfortably, close your eyes, and take a few deep breaths to center yourself. Step 2. Visualize a bright, radiant light surrounding your entire body. This light can be white, gold, or any color that feels protective to you. Imagine it starting at your heart center and expanding outward, enveloping you in a protective bubble of energy. Step 3. As you visualize this light, set a clear intention. For example, you can say to yourself, "I intend for this light to protect me from any negative energies, entities, or attacks. I am safe, I am shielded, and only love and positive energy can enter this space." Step 4. Continue to visualize the light for a few moments, feeling its warmth and power. Once you feel fully protected, thank the light and trust that it will remain with you throughout the day. This simple practice is incredibly effective. It creates an energetic barrier that makes it difficult for negative forces to reach you. You can also reinforce your shield throughout the day by briefly visualizing the light anytime you feel vulnerable or exposed to negative energy, strengthening your aura, cleansing and recharging your energy field. Your aura is the energetic field that surrounds your body. It acts as a natural defense against spiritual attacks. But like any part of your energy body, it can become weakened or damaged if not properly cared for. When your aura is strong, it acts as an impenetrable barrier to negative forces. When it's weak, it can leave you vulnerable. There are several ways to cleanse and strengthen your aura. 1. Salt baths. Salt is a natural cleanser for negative energy. Taking a salt bath once or twice a week can help remove any energetic debris from your aura. You can use Epsom salts or sea salts for this purpose. As you soak, set the intention that the salt water is purifying your energy field, washing away any negativity that doesn't belong to you. 2. Smudging with sage or Palo Santo. Smudging is a powerful way to cleanse your aura and environment. Sage and Palo Santo have been used for centuries to clear negative energy. As you burn the sage or Palo Santo, allow the smoke to pass around your body and visualize it clearing away any lower vibrational energies that might have attached to your aura. 3. Crystals for aura protection. Certain crystals, like black tourmaline, obsidian, or selenite, are known for their protective properties. Carrying these stones with you or wearing them as jewelry can help strengthen your aura and shield you from negative forces. You can also place these crystals around your home or workspace to create a protective energy field in your environment. 4. Energy healing practices. Practices like Reiki, chakra balancing, or sound healing are powerful tools for maintaining a strong aura. These healing modalities work to cleanse and recharge your energy field, keeping your aura vibrant and healthy. Grounding yourself, staying rooted in your power. Another essential element of spiritual defense is grounding. Grounding is the practice of connecting your energy to the earth, which stabilizes your energy field and prevents you from becoming too vulnerable to external forces. When you're grounded, you are centered and strong, making it harder for spiritual attacks to affect you. Here are a few grounding techniques that you can incorporate into your daily routine. 1. Barefoot, walking in nature. One of the simplest and most effective grounding techniques is to walk barefoot on grass, sand, or soil. The earth has a powerful, stabilizing energy that can instantly ground you. As you walk, imagine that you're drawing energy up from the earth into your body, rooting yourself like a tree. 2. Grounding meditation. You can also use meditation to ground your energy. Sit or stand comfortably and imagine roots growing from the soles of your feet, extending deep into the earth. Visualize these roots connecting with the earth's core, drawing up nourishing energy. As you breathe in, feel the earth's energy rise up into your body, filling you with strength and stability. 3. Using grounding stones. Crystals like hematite, black tourmaline, and smoky quartz are known for their grounding properties. Carrying these stones or placing them in your environment can help anchor your energy and keep you grounded throughout the day. Grounding is especially important for chosen ones, as your energy tends to be more sensitive and expansive. By staying rooted in the Earth's energy, you create a solid foundation that makes it difficult for spiritual attacks to destabilize you. Managing your thoughts, protecting your mind from spiritual intrusion. Spiritual attacks often target the mind. Negative forces can plant thoughts of fear, doubt, and confusion, which can spiral into self-sabotage if left unchecked. This is why mental discipline is crucial for defending yourself from spiritual attacks. You are the guardian of your own mind, and you have the power to choose which thoughts you entertain and which ones you reject. When you are under spiritual attack, you may notice an increase in negative or intrusive thoughts. These thoughts are not your own. They are often placed there to weaken your resolve and lower your vibration. Here are some techniques to protect your mind. 1. Mindfulness. Stay present and aware of your thoughts throughout the day. When a negative or fearful thought arises, acknowledge it, but don't engage with it. Let it pass and replace it with a thought of love, strength, or gratitude. 2. Affirmations. Use positive affirmations to reinforce your mental strength. For example, you might say to yourself, "I am protected by divine light. I am strong and resilient," or "No negative energy can touch me." Repeating these affirmations daily will strengthen your mental defenses. 3. Visualization. When negative thoughts try to intrude, visualize a protective light surrounding your mind. Imagine that this light acts as a shield, deflecting any thoughts or energies that are not aligned with your highest good. 4. Energy cord cutting. If you feel like a certain person or situation is draining your energy and filling your mind with negativity, you can perform a cord-cutting ritual. This involves visualizing an energetic cord connecting you to that person or situation, and then imagining yourself cutting the cord with scissors or a sword made of light. This releases the negative energy and restores your mental clarity, protecting your emotional and physical well-being from spiritual attacks. As a chosen one, your emotions are often deeply attuned to the world around you. You may feel other people's pain, joy, or sadness as if it were your own. While this emotional sensitivity is a gift that allows you to connect deeply with others, it also makes you more vulnerable to spiritual attacks that target your emotional body. Negative forces and entities will often try to exploit emotional weaknesses, amplifying feelings of fear, doubt, or anger to destabilize you. These attacks can come in waves, leaving you feeling overwhelmed, anxious, or emotionally exhausted. To protect yourself from these attacks, it's essential to cultivate the emotional resilience and balance. Here are some effective ways to safeguard your emotions. 1. Emotional detachment. Detachment doesn't mean becoming cold or uncaring. It means creating a healthy distance between your emotions and external influences. Practice observing your emotions without becoming attached to them. For example, if you feel a wave of anger or sadness that seems to come from nowhere, Recognize that these feelings might not belong to you. Acknowledge the emotion, breathe through it, and then let it pass. This technique prevents you from getting entangled in emotions that are not yours to carry. 2. Daily emotional check-in. Take a moment each day to assess your emotional state. Are you feeling anxious, drained, or upset? If so, ask yourself where these emotions might be coming from. Is it a reaction to something in your environment, or could it be the result of a spiritual attack? By regularly checking in with yourself, you can identify any negative emotional patterns early on and take steps to address them before they become overwhelming. 3. Emotional energy. Clearing. Just as you cleanse your physical space, it's essential to clear your emotional space. One way to do this is through journaling. Write down any negative emotions you're experiencing and then release them by tearing up the paper or burning it safely. Another powerful method is energy healing, such as Reiki or tapping, EFT, which can help you release trapped emotions and restore balance. 4. Emotional boundaries. In your personal relationships, it's important to set emotional boundaries, especially if you're prone to absorbing other people's emotions. Practice saying no when you need to, and avoid engaging with toxic individuals who drain your emotional energy. Remember, you can still be compassionate and loving without allowing others' negativity to infiltrate your emotional space. By actively managing your emotions and practicing emotional detachment, you build emotional armor that keeps you strong and resilient, even in the face of spiritual attacks. Physical self-care, protecting your body from spiritual drain. While spiritual attacks primarily target the mind, emotions, and energy field, they can also affect your physical health. Many chosen ones report feeling physically drained or ill when under spiritual attack. You might experience headaches, fatigue, body aches, or a general sense of heaviness. This is because your physical body is deeply connected to your energetic body. And when your energy is compromised, your physical health can suffer. Here's how you can protect and strengthen your body during times of spiritual attack. 1. Maintain a high vibration diet. The food you eat directly affects your energy levels. Eating a diet rich in fresh fruits, vegetables, whole grains, and clean proteins helps keep your vibration high. Avoid processed foods, sugar, and excessive caffeine, as these can lower your energy and make you more vulnerable to spiritual attacks. 2. Hydration and detoxing. Water is not only essential for physical health, but it also helps clear out negative energy from your system. Drink plenty of water throughout the day, and consider herbal teas with detoxifying properties like dandelion or ginger to cleanse your body of any stagnant energy. You might also incorporate detox baths with Epsom salts and essential oils to release toxins both energetically and physically. 3. Physical movement. Exercise is one of the best ways to release blocked energy and protect yourself from spiritual drain. Activities like yoga, tai chi, or even a brisk walk in nature help circulate energy through your body, keeping your energy field strong. When you move your body, you release tension and clear out any lingering negative energy that might have accumulated during a spiritual attack. 4. Adequate rest. Sleep is crucial for your body's natural healing and rejuvenation processes. When under spiritual attack, you might find your sleep disturbed, which can further weaken your defenses. If you're struggling with sleep, try calming rituals before bed, such as meditation, deep breathing exercises, or using crystals like amethyst under your pillow to promote restful sleep. 5. Energy alignment through breath work. Breath is one of the most powerful ways to clear and align your physical and energetic bodies. Practices like pranayama, yogic breath work, or even simple deep breathing exercises can release negative energy and bring your system back into balance. Focus on taking deep, intentional breaths, allowing yourself to inhale positive, cleansing energy and exhale any negative or stagnant energy. Remember, your body is the temple of your soul. Taking care of your physical health strengthens your spiritual armor and makes it harder for spiritual attacks to take hold. Disrupting negative energy patterns, clearing your space. It's not just your mind, emotions, and body that need protection. Your physical space plays a significant role in your overall energy health. Spiritual attacks can linger in the places you spend the most time, such as your home or workplace. If you're sensitive to energy, you've probably noticed how certain places make you feel calm and centered, while others leave you feeling drained or uneasy. This is because negative energy can build up in physical spaces, especially after stressful events, conflicts, or even just prolonged exposure to negative emotions. Here's how to protect and cleanse your space from spiritual attacks. 1. Smudging. One of the most effective ways to clear negative energy from your environment is by smudging with sage, palo santo, or other sacred herbs. As you move through your space with the burning sage or palo santo, set the intention that any lingering negative energy be released and replaced with positive, high vibration energy. Pay special attention to the corners of rooms, as negative energy tends to accumulate there. 2. Sound healing. Sound is another powerful tool for clearing negative energy. Instruments like singing bowls, bells, or chimes can break up stagnant energy and raise the vibration of your space. You can also use chanting or play high-frequency music designed for energy clearing. Simply walking through your home while clapping your hands or ringing a bell can shift the energy. 3. Salt protection. Salt has been used for centuries to purify and protect spaces. You can sprinkle salt at the entrance of your home or in the corners of rooms to absorb negative energy. After a few days, sweep up the salt and dispose of it outside to release the energy. You can also place bowls of salt water in rooms to purify the space. 4. Crystal grids. Placing protective crystals, such as black tourmaline, obsidian, or clear quartz, in the four corners of your home or bedroom creates a grid of protection. These crystals absorb negative energy and help maintain a high vibration environment. Periodically cleanse the crystals by placing them in sunlight or moonlight to recharge them. 5. Decluttering and cleaning. Physical clutter can block energy flow, creating stagnant areas where negative energy can accumulate. Keep your space clean and clutter-free to ensure that energy flows smoothly. As you clean, set the intention that you are also clearing away any negative energy, replacing it with light and positivity. By regularly clearing and protecting your space, you create an environment that supports your spiritual well-being and shields you from external spiritual attacks, cultivating a high-vibration lifestyle. In addition to protecting yourself from spiritual attacks, it's essential to cultivate a lifestyle that naturally raises your vibration and strengthens your spiritual defenses. A high-vibration lifestyle not only protects you from spiritual attacks, but also aligns you more fully with your purpose as a chosen one. When you are vibrating at a high frequency, lower energies and negative entities simply cannot reach you. Here are some practices to maintain a high vibration lifestyle. 1. Gratitude practice. Gratitude is one of the highest vibrations you can hold. When you focus on what you are thankful for, you naturally raise your energy and shift your mindset to abundance. Start or end each day by writing down at least 3 things you are grateful for. This simple practice can significantly elevate your vibration and help protect you from spiritual attacks. 2. Meditation and mindfulness. Meditation helps you stay connected to your higher self and maintain a clear, focused mind. Regular meditation strengthens your energy field, making it harder for negative forces to penetrate. Mindfulness keeps you present and aware, allowing you to quickly recognize when something feels off energetically. 3. Acts of kindness and service. Being of service to others raises your vibration because it aligns you with love, compassion, and generosity. Whether it's helping a friend in need, volunteering, or simply offering a smile to a stranger, these acts reinforce your light and make you more resilient to negativity. 4. Surrounding yourself with high vibration people. Energy is contagious, and the people you surround yourself with have a profound impact on your vibration. Choose to spend time with those who uplift, inspire, and support you. Avoid negative, toxic, or draining individuals whenever possible, as their energy can weaken your defenses. By consciously adopting high vibration practices, you not only protect yourself from spiritual attacks, but also create a life that reflects your true power and purpose as a chosen one. Identifying sources of spiritual attacks and breaking free from negative energies. Spiritual attacks don't just happen in isolation. They often originate from specific sources. As a chosen one, understanding where these attacks come from is essential to protecting yourself. Spiritual attacks can come from external forces, including negative people, environments, and even unseen entities. But they can also arise internally, from your own unresolved fears or limiting beliefs. Recognizing the source of an attack is crucial, because once you know where it's coming from, you can take action to neutralize it. Let's explore some common sources of spiritual attacks and how to deal with them effectively. Toxic relationships, identifying energy vampires. One of the most common sources of spiritual attacks comes from the people we interact with regularly. Toxic individuals, sometimes called energy vampires, are people who drain your energy rather than uplift it. These people often harbor negativity, jealousy, or resentment, and they unconsciously, or sometimes consciously, target chosen ones for their light and positivity. Energy vampires often leave you feeling exhausted, anxious, or emotionally drained after interacting with them. They might constantly seek attention, validation, or emotional support, but offer little in return. It's important to note that energy vampires are not necessarily evil people. They are often wounded individuals who are unable to manage their own energy and therefore drain others. Here's how to recognize and protect yourself from energy vampires. 1. Pay attention to how you feel after interactions. If you consistently feel drained, anxious, or upset after spending time with a certain person, that's a red flag. Pay attention to patterns in how you feel during and after these interactions. 2. Set boundaries. Boundaries are essential when dealing with energy vampires. It's important to recognize that you are not responsible for fixing or saving these individuals. Limit your interactions and don't allow yourself to be drawn into their negativity. Practice saying no when necessary and keep your emotional distance. 3. Energetic cord cutting. If you feel particularly drained by a relationship, perform an energetic cord-cutting ritual to sever the negative energy connection. Visualize the energy cords between you and the person being cut, and imagine yourself surrounded by a bubble of light, free from their influence. 4. Limit exposure. If possible, reduce your time spent with toxic individuals. In some cases, especially with family members or colleagues, it may not be possible to completely avoid them, but limiting exposure will reduce their impact on your energy field. By identifying toxic people in your life and setting clear boundaries, you take back control of your energy, making it harder for them to launch spiritual attacks against you. Environmental negativity, cleansing and protecting your space. Your environment has a powerful influence on your energy, and certain spaces can become saturated with negative energy over time. Negative environments are often created by conflict, illness, or prolonged exposure to stress. These spaces can become breeding grounds for spiritual attacks, affecting your mood, thoughts, and physical well-being. Here's how to identify and cleanse negative environments. 1. Heavy, stagnant energy. If you notice that certain rooms in your home or workplace feel heavy, dark, or uncomfortable, this is a sign that negative energy has accumulated there. You might feel a sense of unease or tension when entering these spaces. 2. Conflicts and stress. If there has been recent conflict, illness, or emotional upheaval in your home or workspace, the energy of those events can linger and create an atmosphere ripe for spiritual attacks. It's essential to cleanse the space after such events. 3. Energy clearing. Rituals. Regularly cleanse your space with smudging, salt, or sound healing as discussed earlier. Make it a habit to clear negative energy from your living space, especially after stressful or emotionally charged events. 4. Create an energetic sanctuary. You can also proactively protect your space by creating a sacred area for meditation or spiritual practice. Fill this space with high vibration items like crystals, plants, or symbols of your spiritual path. This helps anchor positive energy in your environment and creates a safe zone where you can recharge. Protecting your environment from negative energies ensures that your home or workspace remains a place of peace, healing, and positive energy, free from spiritual attacks. Internal sources, overcoming fear, doubt, and self-sabotage. While many spiritual attacks come from external sources, some of the most insidious attacks come from within. These internal spiritual attacks are often rooted in unresolved emotions, fears, or limiting beliefs that create openings for negative energies to take hold. As a chosen one, your inner world is incredibly powerful, and it's important to recognize when your own thoughts and emotions may be opening the door to spiritual attack. Here are some common internal sources of spiritual attacks and how to neutralize them. 1. Fear and anxiety. Fear is one of the most common ways spiritual attacks manifest internally. Whether it's fear of failure, fear of rejection, or even fear of your own power, these emotions lower your vibration and make you more susceptible to attack. To combat this, practice grounding techniques and positive affirmations that remind you of your strength and purpose. Acknowledge your fears, but don't allow them to control you. 2. Self-doubt and imposter syndrome. As a chosen one, You may struggle with feelings of self-doubt or imposter syndrome. These thoughts make you question whether you're truly capable of fulfilling your purpose or whether you're worthy of your spiritual gifts. This is a subtle form of spiritual attack, designed to keep you small. Challenge these thoughts by focusing on your past successes and the positive impact you've already made in the world. Remember that the very fact that you've been chosen means you are more than capable. 3. Negative thought patterns. When you notice a pattern of negative self-talk or defeatist thinking, it's time to take action. Use mindfulness to catch these thoughts as they arise and immediately replace them with positive, empowering thoughts. You can also use visualization techniques to imagine yourself enveloped in a light that dissolves any negative thought patterns, leaving only love and clarity. 4. Unresolved trauma or wounds. Past traumas or unresolved emotional wounds can create energetic blockages that leave you vulnerable to spiritual attacks. Working through these issues with a healer, therapist, or through self-healing practices like shadow work is essential to clearing these blockages. The more you heal yourself internally, the stronger your defenses become. By facing your inner fears, doubts, and emotional wounds head-on, you not only heal yourself, but also close the door to spiritual attacks that seek to exploit these vulnerabilities, dark entities, and spiritual attachments. Another source of spiritual attacks comes from dark entities or spiritual attachments. These are negative energies or beings that seek to attach themselves to individuals, often draining their energy, feeding off their fears, or causing disruptions in their spiritual path. Chosen ones, because of their light and high vibration, can sometimes attract the attention of these entities. Here's how to recognize and remove spiritual attachments. 1. Sudden mood changes or energy drops. If you experience sudden mood swings, anxiety, or a sense of heaviness without a clear cause, this can be a sign of a spiritual attachment. These entities often influence your thoughts and emotions to feed off your negative energy. 2. Nightmares or sleep disturbances. Spiritual attachments can disrupt your sleep, causing nightmares or feelings of being watched at night. If you regularly wake up feeling drained, this is a red flag. 3. Calling in divine protection. One of the most effective ways to remove spiritual attachments is to call upon divine protection. Invoke Archangel Michael, a powerful protector in spiritual traditions, to cut any negative cords or attachments. You can do this through prayer or visualization, imagining a bright, protective light descending upon you and severing any attachments. 4. Spiritual cleanse and detox. If you suspect you've been dealing with a dark entity or attachment, it's important to perform a thorough spiritual cleanse. In addition to smudging and salt baths, you can perform a soul retrieval practice, where you visualize calling back any fragmented pieces of your soul or energy that may have been taken or lost during the attack. 5. Seek professional spiritual help. In cases of particularly strong or stubborn attachments, it may be necessary to seek help from a professional energy healer, shaman, or spiritual guide. These practitioners have experience in removing attachments and can help restore your energy to its natural state. Breaking free. Reclaiming your power. Whether the attack comes from external sources, your own internal struggles, or spiritual attachments, the most important thing to remember is this: you have the power to break free. As a chosen one, your light is stronger than any darkness, and once you recognize that truth, you can reclaim your energy and sovereignty. Breaking free from spiritual attacks requires vigilance, self-awareness, and the willingness to confront the sources of negativity head-on. But once you take action, the weight will lift, and you'll feel more aligned with your purpose and divine mission. Trust in your ability to protect yourself, and know that every time you overcome a spiritual attack, you become stronger, wiser, and more resilient, empowering yourself as a chosen one. Long-term protection and spiritual mastery. You are a chosen one, called to shine light in a world that often feels shadowed by darkness. Part of your journey involves learning how to defend yourself from the spiritual attacks that are inevitably drawn to your high vibration. But beyond defense, you must realize that the ultimate goal is not just protection, it's empowerment. To rise above spiritual attacks, you must not only build your defenses, but also fully embrace your spiritual power. As you step more fully into your spiritual mastery, the frequency of attacks may diminish, or at the very least, they will lose their potency. The more you align with your true self, your purpose, and the divine source, the less vulnerable you become to outside influences. In this final part, we'll explore how you can empower yourself long-term, elevate your consciousness, and live as a spiritual warrior who is not only protected but unshakable in your purpose. Cultivating a daily spiritual practice for ongoing protection. One of the most powerful ways to ensure long-term protection from spiritual attacks is by establishing a daily spiritual practice. This practice is like a daily recharge for your soul and acts as a proactive measure to keep your energy field strong and aligned. Spiritual mastery requires consistency, and a solid routine will help you stay connected to your inner strength and higher self. Here are key components of a daily spiritual practice that will empower and protect you. 1. Morning meditation. Start your day with a grounding meditation. This doesn't need to be long. Just 5 to 10 minutes of focused breathwork or guided visualization can set a strong energetic foundation for the rest of your day. Visualize a shield of protective light surrounding you, setting the intention that nothing negative can penetrate this shield. 2. Gratitude and intention setting. Before you begin your day, take a few moments to express gratitude for the things in your life. Gratitude raises your vibration and shifts your focus away from fear or doubt. Follow this by setting intentions for the day. For example, today I walk in the light of my purpose, or I am protected by divine energy in all that I do. 3. Energy clearing. Throughout the day, make it a habit to check in with yourself periodically. Are you feeling drained, overwhelmed? If so, take a moment to visualize yourself shaking off any negativity or tension. Imagine white light pouring down from above, clearing away any stagnant or harmful energy. 4. Evening reflection and release. End your day with a brief reflection on what went well and what challenges you faced. This is also a good time to release any residual energy you've picked up during the day. Imagine any negative energy dissolving as you exhale, and focus on bringing your body and spirit into a peaceful state before sleep. By establishing this routine, you reinforce your spiritual defenses daily, making it much harder for spiritual attacks to disrupt your flow, strengthening your connection to divine guidance. As a chosen one, you are never truly alone in your spiritual journey. You are supported by divine forces, your spirit guides, angels, ancestors, or higher self. These forces are always available to assist you, but it's up to you to strengthen your connection to them. The more attuned you become to divine guidance, the more protected and empowered you will feel. Here's how to deepen your connection to the divine. 1. Prayer and invocation. Daily prayer, whether traditional or personal, is a powerful way to call in divine protection. Invoke your spirit guides, ancestors, or angels, especially Archangel Michael, the protector, and ask them to guard your energy. Feel their presence surrounding you, providing a shield of love and light. You can also ask them to help you navigate challenges and spiritual attacks. 2. Signs and synchronicities. Pay attention to the signs and synchronicities that appear in your life. These are often messages from your guides or the universe guiding you toward the right path, or warning you of potential pitfalls. The more you tune into these signs, the easier it becomes to follow divine guidance. 3. Journaling and automatic writing. Journaling is a great way to connect with your higher self and spirit guides. Try automatic writing, where you relax, clear your mind, and allow messages from the divine to flow through you. This can provide clarity, reassurance, and spiritual insight, especially during times of spiritual attacks. 4. Dream work. Dreams are a powerful portal to divine communication. Keep a dream journal by your bed and record your dreams as soon as you wake up. Often your guides or higher self will communicate with you through symbols or direct messages in your dreams. Pay attention to recurring themes or symbols. They may hold the key to protecting yourself from spiritual challenges. By fostering a deeper connection to divine guidance, you ensure that you are always aligned with a higher frequency, making it easier to navigate and deflect spiritual attacks, transmuting negative energy into positive power. One of the most profound abilities you can cultivate as a chosen one is the power to transmute negative energy into positive energy. Rather than simply defending against spiritual attacks, you can actually transform them into sources of strength and growth. This is the essence of spiritual alchemy, the ability to turn darkness into light. Here's how you can transmute negative energy. 1. Emotional transmutation. When you feel a negative emotion, such as fear, anger, or sadness, recognize it as energy that can be transformed. Instead of resisting it or allowing it to consume you, breathe into it. Visualize yourself taking that negative energy and transforming it into love, peace, or clarity. For example, if you're feeling anxious, imagine the anxiety turning into a sense of calm and confidence as you exhale. 2. Using challenges as opportunities. Every spiritual attack presents an opportunity for growth. When you face difficult situations or energies, ask yourself, what is this teaching me? How can I become stronger because of this? Shifting your perspective from victimhood to empowerment transforms any attack into an opportunity for personal evolution. 3. Compassion and forgiveness. One of the most powerful ways to transmute negative energy is through compassion and forgiveness. Whether the attack comes from a person or an unseen force, respond with compassion. This doesn't mean you accept or condone harmful behavior, but rather you release any resentment or anger you may be holding. Forgiveness is not for the attacker, it's for you. It releases the negative energy from your system and elevates your vibration. 4. Creative expression. Channel negative energy into creative outlets like art, writing, music, or dance. Creative expression is a powerful way to transmute emotions and energies that may feel overwhelming. By creating something beautiful or meaningful out of a challenging experience, you turn the energy into a force for good. By mastering the art of energy transmutation, you become a powerful alchemist of the spirit, capable of transforming any negative experience into a stepping stone toward higher consciousness and empowerment, becoming a spiritual warrior. Standing in your truth as you grow in your spiritual mastery, you become not just a defender against spiritual attacks, but a spiritual warrior, someone who stands strong in their truth and walks with unwavering confidence in their divine purpose. A spiritual warrior doesn't avoid challenges, but faces them head-on with courage and faith, knowing that they are divinely protected and equipped to handle anything that comes their way. Here are some key traits of a spiritual warrior that you can cultivate. 1. Unshakable faith in your path. A spiritual warrior trusts in the path laid out before them, even when it's unclear or difficult. You may not always know the next step, but you trust that you are being guided. This faith acts as a shield against fear and doubt. 2. Courage to face darkness. As a chosen one, you will inevitably encounter darkness, both within yourself and in the world around you. But instead of fearing it, a spiritual warrior faces the darkness with courage, knowing that their light will always prevail. You are not defined by the challenges you face, but by how you overcome them. 3. Commitment to growth. Every spiritual attack is an opportunity for growth. A spiritual warrior is committed to continuous learning, healing, and self-mastery. You don't back down when faced with obstacles. Instead, you see them as catalysts for your evolution. 4. Resilience and persistence. A spiritual warrior is resilient. You may be knocked down, but you get back up, stronger each time. Spiritual attacks may come, but they do not define you. What defines you is your ability to persist, to keep moving forward in your mission as a chosen one. The legacy of a chosen one. As a chosen one, your journey is not just about defending yourself from spiritual attacks. It's about fulfilling your mission to bring light, healing, and higher consciousness to the world. Every step you take in your own growth and empowerment contributes to the collective awakening of humanity. Remember that you are never alone on this journey. The universe supports you, and there are countless other chosen ones walking a similar path, all working together to elevate the planet's energy. Your work, your light, and your strength are needed now more than ever. By mastering your energy, protecting yourself from spiritual attacks, and embracing your role as a spiritual warrior, you contribute to the greater good in ways you may never fully realize. The legacy you leave as a chosen one is one of love, resilience, and transformation. In this video, we've explored the many facets of defending yourself from spiritual attacks as a chosen one. You've learned to recognize the signs of spiritual attacks, build your spiritual armor, protect your mind, emotions, and physical body, and strengthen your connection to divine guidance. But more than that, you've learned that true protection comes from empowerment. By cultivating a strong daily practice, transmuting negative energy, and embracing your role as a spiritual warrior, you become unshakable in your light. Remember that you are here for a divine purpose, and no spiritual attack can take that away from you. You are powerful, you are protected, and you are exactly where you need to be. Now it's time to walk forward with confidence, knowing that you are equipped to handle any spiritual challenge that comes your way. Stand strong in your light, chosen one. The world needs you. Thanks for watching till the end. If you found this video insightful, please give it a thumbs up, subscribe to our channel, and hit the notification bell so you never miss an update. Share your thoughts and experiences in the comments below, and let's continue to build a community of like-minded souls dedicated to spiritual growth and personal development. Stay blessed and continue shining your light. Until next time, thank you for being a part of Spirit Guide.